The legend began with Pearl Brazen, a heart grander than all the Ozarks. Facing untold dangers, adventure was everywhere. Are you brave enough to continue Pearl's adventures? The Mystic River awaits only at Silver Dollar City.
Coming to Silver Dollar City in 2020, Mystic River Falls, the tallest drop on a raft ride in the Western Hemisphere. Get ready to embark on a family-friendly river rafting expedition. Explorers will ascend over 8 stories onto an elevated river channel before plummeting down a 4.5-story waterfall. It's the wettest splashdown in our 60-year history. The greatest adventures lie ahead. Mystic River Falls, the tallest drop on a raft ride in the Western Hemisphere, rushing your way. Summer 2020, only at Silver Dollar City.
In 2020, Silver Dollar City is celebrating our 60th anniversary. 60 years ago, May 1st, 1960, the Hershen family opened up Main Street that really was intended to be a queue line for Marvel Cave. I think in all of their fun, all their entrepreneurial spirit, in all of that excitement of May 1st of 1960, I do not believe, nor will Jack and Pete say, that they had this vision to become a theme park that had become world-renowned, that had become so popular that would generate 2 million visitors annually, in addition to be the catalyst of a company that has multiple parks, multiple aquariums, multiple attractions around the globe, including the Harlem Globetrotters and our little animated show that's shown daily on national television called Chuggington. The early days as well as today, we have listened to our guests, we've looked at customer research, and we've been passionate to understand what makes a family from St. Louis or Kansas City or Little Rock or Dallas or Chicago drive past other theme parks to visit Branson, Missouri, and to visit Silver Dollar City. And guess what? One of the top contenders in that research has shown that if we could create this area of the park that has a world-class, highly unique kind of river ride, that folks would pass other parks, pass other communities, pass other resort areas, and come to Silver Dollar City. Mystic River Falls is our all-new river raft attraction. The river itself is a blast of a river. It's full of twists and turns and water, lots of water. But then you hit a point where the boat actually lifts up, which you can see right behind us here. It lifts up, goes up the tower, and then goes down a 180-foot elevated channel and then down the world's tallest drop of any river raft ride. And again, that's in the entire planet. Our world in 2020 is facing all kinds of challenges. We have a virus that is certainly around the globe, and Silver Dollar City and our attractions, Whitewater as well as the Showboat, we are working hard every minute of every day to make sure that our employees stay safe and that our guests stay safe. We have a whole list of things that we are doing every day, and folks can go to silverdollarcity.com/play safe and understand all the measures that we're taking every day to ensure our guests and our employees' safety. In Silver Dollar City, 60 years of existence, we've become known for our food. A lot of amusement parks around the country and a lot of fairs and festivals do basic things. They do a lot of burgers and they do a lot of hot dogs, and we have some great choices in those areas as well. But we're also known for our unique kind of cooking. And the Rivertown Smokehouse is a $4 million investment. The dining area overlooks the amazing Mystic River Falls. But then in addition to the dining area, the food is off the chart. We are slow cooking, slow smoking, tons of meat every single week. We are then allowing you to pick out your sides. What sides do you want? And those are the basics. Like there's a really great coleslaw on the line. There's a great barbecue beans on the line. But you can also get Brussels sprouts and some other natural choices, some healthier choices. And then the dessert, let me tell you, my brother, the cinnamon bread pudding is off the chart, and is the bread from our cinnamon bread bakery that's just across the street, newly opened Clarabelle's Cinnamon Bread. You can walk in there, watch how the bread is being freshly baked, freshly prepared for you, served to you warm, and then you can enjoy that, or you can just walk across the street to the smokehouse and get the bread pudding made from that very same cinnamon bread.
Cooking barbecue and smoking barbecue fresh every day, whether it be our briskets, our pork butts, our half chickens, our smoked turkey, our beef ribs, our pork ribs, the list goes on and on. But that fresh barbecue coming out every day for our guests, along with our fresh sides that we're making for everybody, just complete the meal, because each part plays a significant role in a dining experience, and so everyone is equally important. So it's about that freshness and having it just in time. You know, there's lots of great things on there. I mean, you can't have great barbecue without a great core group of items like brisket, pork, turkey, ribs. But then we have some unique things like a burnt-in salad. That's unique with a homemade dressing that we go on to it. We have our turkey and avocado sandwich. That's a great smoked item that allows folks to experience a great flavor of barbecue and that turkey in a healthier way. Plus our triple meat, where you've got, you know, indulgent stuff like bacon jam and bacon and sausage and pulled pork all onto the sandwich. So, you know, you can go the basic meats and try those, or you can go the extravagant route as well. Honestly, this has been 2 years in the making. You know, when we got the word that, you know, we were going to develop a new restaurant, we were going to remove our old barbecue restaurant, it really got the juices flowing from a creative side to say, what do we want the new barbecue restaurant at Silver Dollar City to be? What do we want the smokehouse to be at Silver Dollar City? And so it created this opportunity for us to travel, visit different locations and regions of barbecue, and be able to really say, what do we want Silver Dollar City barbecue to be? And I think we did a really good job at it, and our guests so far are loving it. With Rivertown, I mean, our capacity is really a huge number when it comes to about volume. We've got two wood fire smokers behind me over here. Each one can do 600 pounds of meat at any given time. In a busy day, we're going to turn those two, so 1,200 pounds 3 times a day. So up to 3,600 pounds of meat could flow through this restaurant and satisfy our guests.
Well, first and foremost, we're still all about having fun at Silver Dollar City. And as you know, if you visited the park, fun goes hand in hand with safety. So we're doing everything that we possibly can to keep everyone that comes in here, our guests, our hosts, safe as they could possibly be. So you're gonna notice a few changes that have happened because of everything going on. One of those is getting your temperature checked before you come into the park. We've got designated temperature stations. You're gonna get a wristband when you come here. Make sure you pass that. And then after that, we're gonna ask you a series of questions. If you can answer those, we'll get you into the park. And as you go through the park, we've got different places where when you wait in line, we're promoting correct social distancing, correct physical distancing with marks on the floor. You'll see signage all around the park. We even have a new relaxation station as well. This is an indoor air-conditioned area where you can take the mask off. It does get hot out here, we understand that, so we're trying the best we can to work with folks, and that's a place where you can take that off be appropriately distanced, and enjoy yourself. And not only that, when you're eating or drinking at the park, you're sitting down eating or drinking, you're allowed to take that mask off as long as you're doing the social distancing as well. And when you're taking a photo, obviously we want to have some great memories to serve, so as long as we got that distancing, you can take the mask off and get a photo. So a variety of things that we're doing here. Mask again is required at all times, but we're doing that out of the safety of both our hosts, but also those guests. So as we said, the safety is just as paramount as having fun here. What's really important is that everyone is wearing that mask or that facial covering. It needs to cover the nose, it needs to cover the mouth. That's something we can all do to be respectful towards each other, to respect each other's health and to respect each other in general. And so that's extremely important that we're doing that. And outside of that, it's really just maintaining that distancing and still learning to have fun. You know, it can get hot out here, we understand that, but keeping that mask on is critically important. So we do have, like we said, the relaxation station, different benches. We have plenty of benches on park spaced out appropriately so you can take a break and do what you need to do. We've definitely been in the process of doing this almost a full 4-month, 3-month process to get all the steps in place to make sure that we're open. And like we said before, the safety is so paramount here to anything else. We cannot have fun without having safety in mind and to create memories worth repeating like we've done for 60 years. So we're still celebrating our 60th anniversary. It's a little bit smaller than we'd hoped this year. Hopefully it'll be even bigger next year. But even behind me is testament of things that we're doing to make sure that this ride is open, to make sure that families can come here, have fun, and make those memories worth repeating. The biggest change is obviously the mandatory mask requirement, but I will tell you personally, there are times I forget I even have it on. I'll go up to my private office and I'll still have it on just because I forget about it. So it definitely depends on the person, but the mask is critically important, and that's what you will notice the biggest change. Of course, in queue lines, we're making sure everyone's physically distanced, so you're gonna see new markers on the floor, on the ground around the park. The temperature check is new, and just a variety of different safety precautions that we're also taking around the park as well. The very best avenue is we've made it as easily as possible on your phone, any mobile device, anything that can get internet. silverdollarcity.com/play-safe. You're going to find everything you need there, even an entire FAQ, not only for Silver Dollar City, but also for Whitewater Water Park, Showboat Branson Bell, and the Silver Dollar City Campground. Almost everything you can think of, I would say anything you can think of, can be found on that website. And of course, we also have our phone number on our website and silverdollarcity.com. You can also get in touch with us there if you have further questions.